I outlined some of the emotional and social challenges that our kids have returned to school with and what we're doing to overcome those. Our partnership with Jim Yovino's office at the county, called All for Youth, has resulted in a mental health clinician serving in each high school area of our district, as well as a brand new wellness centre located at Tarpey Elementary. Jim's plan is to have a clinician at every school site in Fresno County, every single school site. With 124 clinicians and case managers already hired and serving 260 schools, we are well on our way. I also talked about some of the academic challenges we have. So early numbers for 2022 indicate that our overall students' ELA scores, English Language Arts, are down by about 6%. And our math scores dropped by about 9% from the last time that we had data, which was the year prior to the pandemic. They're down mainly because during the year before last, we had an entire year of instruction where, half our kids were on Zoom and the other half were in person, and there was a lot of interruption to the educational process. We recognized that we were going to take a dip, but now that we're back and, I've been monitoring the data on a daily basis, and our absences due to COVID are virtually negligible. So we are really on track to be able to get our kids back to where they need to be. We have a pretty good pulse, I would say, on what's needed into the future in terms of schools. So we have our 35th elementary school opening at Fowler McKinley now on August 24, and that's designed and well on its way to happening. And then there's been a lot of work behind the scenes pertaining to our new educational centre, Terry Bradley Educational Centre, which is opening for grades 7, 8, and 9 in August 2025. And it's another educational centre, so it's a very significant project. So new also this year, Clovis Unified has implemented Catapult EMS as a tool that is making our notification process and our communication with all Clovis Unified staff and first responders in the case of a crisis or drill more efficient, more effective, and faster. Our team looked into several different companies, and we liaised with our first responder colleagues and agencies, and we landed on Catapult EMS. All of this has been actually in the works for over 2 years. We get a lot of questions about our open campuses and the fact that we don't have, fences and barbed wire and metal detectors. And as I was talking with the owner of Catapult, who himself liaises with the FBI, he was telling me that, that having fences and metal detectors and things like that present challenges too, because kids can be corralled into a facility if an intruder gets in. So he did tell me that what the general consensus around school safety is that speeding up your response to a situation is the #1 priority, and that's what Catapult EMS does.
Franklin Antonio is a 1970 graduate from Clovis High School. He was involved in an awful lot. President of the Math Club, Forensics Club, yearbook, newspaper, all kinds of stuff. Not only did he invest in the work of the foundation in this school district during his lifetime, but he chose to give us a gift as part of his estate following his death earlier this year. He's an inspiration to every one of us and provides lessons that I hope everyone here can take home, which is basically paying it forward to the generation of kids in Clovis Unified and to the educators in Clovis Unified, doing their very best. They need our support. We're excited to announce that we received a gift from Mr. Antonio of about $4.9 million.
We've received some large donations, $100,000, $200,000, but in the 7 figures, that's never happened before.
So this is the largest donation?
This is the largest single donation we've received.
And how do you guys use the money?
Well, we've always did 3 things with the foundation. We've had 3 main events. And in the last few years, we've added a 4th event, and that's funding the Doc Buchanan Leadership Academy. We haven't been able to raise really that much more money for that, so we've been drawing around the principal that we already have. But we had a big idea about raising an endowment fund that could actually perpetually kind of fund that. talking to Franklin Antonio, that was a conversation we had with him. So he definitely saw our need. He asked us to view things for the foundation so it would make it legit. And we've been working the last 2.5 years to kind of streamline kind of some of the accounting processes so we can actually seek and pursue major donations.